Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is GamerK114 and I'm back with another video. And it's on gaming video right now, so today I'm actually doing an MCU Marvel tier list. Since we have all 23 of them, and we're going to start with somewhere between worst to best. So right now we have S, A, B, C, D, and F tier. So right now we're going to start, I'm ranking like my opinion about like how good are the movies. Like, I'm not trying to like hurt you guys a little bit, but like I'm not gonna make you guys go crazy because I'm not gonna be like saying what this movie goes in that. No, I promise you, like I'm not gonna make you guys go crazy. So, cause I watch all the movies, and that's how the tier list goes. So, I'm gonna make a tier list right now. So let's get started to worst. I'm starting from worst to best. So F tier. You already know which movies will go in the F tier, and I'm gonna explain to you why. First movie that I have right here. Where is it? Right here. Thor: The Dark World. Why? Because who cares? Like, the villain sucks. The reality stone came out of nowhere, and we don't even know what the hell happened. And first of all, everything was garbage. Everything was in it. This is the worst Marvel movie I've ever seen in my life, dude. Like, I've never seen a Marvel movie that's so boring, and no one ever cares about this story at all. So I'm sorry, Thor: The Dark World. Like, it's not a good movie. Period. It's not a good movie at all. So I have nothing to explain for that because this movie is crap and no one likes it. And so that's it. Done. The other movie that is gonna go in F tier, I believe it might be on a D tier or maybe I think, but no, this is the only movie that might be on an F tier. But what I think it might be a D tier is Incredible Hulk. Why? Because first of all, okay, I know I will put that in F tier, but when I rewatched it a little bit, it was good a little bit, but it got like a little bit boring when the whole Hulk fighting thing came, and then you see Abomination, and even though like he wasn't that much of a good, I mean, he's like kind of forgettable to be honest, cause like he only appeared one time, and like villains come, and all of a sudden like either they're gone or they're dead. Like for example, Ironmonger. So this movie has Abomination and Hulk. Like, it sucked. I mean, I do not like the movie, but it's not worse like the Thor level because Thor: Dark World's like the only one that's like not really good. Like Hulk was pretty much good. Like it's not like really good, but it's somewhere in the D category. So I do not like the Hulk movie because when I first watched it, I did not like it. So I'm sorry. So next we'll move on to the C category. Right now, okay. So hold on. I think we have somewhere in the C category where like some movies are going to go to the C category. So right now, I have, let's see, the other movie that I thought would be in the C category, Ant-Man and the Wasp. You know why? Okay, first of all, people might think it's a D tier or it's an F tier. No, it's not. I swear to God. Because watch, if you rewatch it again, you're gonna think, okay, it is a good movie. You're right. There is funny parts in it, and you have Luis in the movie, and you have like Wasp. I mean, okay, first of all, Ant-Man and the Wasp, it was okay. It's not the worst movie at all because you see the reason why. It talks about more quantum physics. It talks about more, and you had the villain Ghost, which even though you see her plot story where she got scared and she couldn't like she wants to be cured with her powers, and all of a sudden you see Mother Wasp and you see she's old now because she's been in the quantum realm for like a lot of years, and you see and after that, and you see the end of the post credit scene. Ant-Man got stuck in the quantum realm, and after when the Thanos thing happened, the snap, the Hank Pym's gone, Miss Van Dyne's gone, Hope's gone, and after that, Ant-Man got stuck in there, and no one can help him, and then after that, it ended like that. And other post-credit scene, which it shows the gigantic ant playing with the drums, and then he was at home all by himself, and after that, it shows Ant-Man return, Ant-Man the Lost Return, and shows the question mark, even though we already know what happens in Endgame to haul this whole big plot story. Yeah, so Ant-Man and the Wasp it was an okay movie. It's not like the best, but it's okay. Period. That's all I gotta say for Ant-Man and the Wasp. So yeah, it's Ant-Man and the Wasp is in the C category. Now the other movie that will be in the C category, and I know you guys might kind of like hurt me a little bit, but it's Captain America: The First Avenger. Why? Because okay, I think I have seen. I think I've seen this movie like a little bit, but like I think I saw the whole movie. The villain was Red Skull, and I think it took place like somewhere in the 1970s or the 50s, whatever. Like his years, and then after that, like you see he has a Tesseract, and Red Skull like he got like somewhere in space. Like you thought Red Skull died, but he clearly didn't die. So what's good about this movie? So it started when Cap when he was like a teenager or like an adult, and you see like he has this like his crush on Peggy Carter, like the one he wants to marry, he wants to have his life, and you see he has his friend Bucky, but we actually thought he died. I mean, obviously we all know his Captain America story, but yeah, and you already know what happens after that. Yeah, so Bucky died, and then Cap was on his own, and then you have Arnim Zola, which I mean he was pretty good. Yeah, then you have Arnim Zola, then you have like every single character that appeared in the movie, jeez, I can't forget what this movie because I haven't seen that movie in a. I only saw this movie once. So I'm sorry. So, um, yeah, then Cap was crashing down, and then you see Red Skull like trying to like use guns against Captain America, and then all of a sudden he like crashed the plane and he got the Tesseract, and all of a sudden I think Nick Fury got the Tesseract, and then because after Captain America, next was the Avengers. Yeah, okay, yeah, I was right. Yeah, then they Nick Fury got it, and then the whole story continues on for Avengers, and which I'll get to later on. So Captain America, it was an okay movie. I mean, it was not the worst, but it's okay. All right, next up we have somewhere. I think I have another movie in the C category, which I think might be there. But I think this is the last movie that might be on the C tier. I think it's Thor. Thor, I will put like somewhere in the B tier, but like it's not okay. People say it's a boring movie. I agree with all you people, but it's not that boring. Cause okay, the whole plot story was like when Thor gets banned of Asgard just for like insulting his father Odin. Thinks that oh you don't act like an Asgardian, you act like you're a human from Earth, and that's why he kicked them out, and then all of a sudden Loki became bad for a reason. You have this destroyer, and then all of a sudden those two guys started fighting each other, and then it was a good battle. I mean, and after that Thor like he got back from Asgard, which is good, and then because all of a sudden Loki didn't say hey I want to come home, and Loki's like I can't bring you home. And then that's stupid. I mean, it was pretty sad because how would that feel when I want to come home with my father, and then I'll feel really sad if I'm stuck in Earth and like if I'm Thor, for example. So yeah, it was pretty much a sad movie. But like ever since like when Thor let go his hammer, I thought Loki died, for example, and then all of a sudden like the next Avengers movie, I was like, wait, is that Loki? I was like, I thought he died because he fell because remember he let go of the hammer and then he just died, and I was like, wait, what? And I was like, I have no clue, but that's pretty crazy. So yeah, Thor, it's in the C tier and I say it was good. It was not like the best, but it's good. All right, I think that's it for one of the C categories. Yeah, I think so. Wait, let me check first for a second. Okay, yeah, okay. All the average movies are done. Now we're gonna get to the good movies. So okay, B tier. What I think is going on the B tier is Iron Man 2. It's not an F tier because I see the reason why. You have Whiplash, who was the villain in the movie, which I mean, he wasn't a bad. He was like one of the worst villains ever, cause like he didn't have any plans or nothing. Like he doesn't talk that much, and he built like some kind of big gigantic robot, and even though it did nothing at all, I mean, it was impressive that it can't hurt him. But okay, and you have War Machine in the movie, which is pretty awesome, which is a different actor who played War Machine. Don Cheadle, whatever. I think I pronounced it right. Yeah, they changed the actor, and after that, and you have the villain, Justin Hammer. There you go, Justin Hammer. He was like a crazy villain. People say that oh he's a really good villain. I agree on that, but he is a little bit crazy. And Whiplash, I do not like the character Whiplash at all because I am not a fan of Whiplash. So my opinion, because villains sometimes suck. But like, it's how it goes when the whole MCU movie starts. So the whole entire MCU, like, Iron Man 2 was mostly about like, I don't know, like him. Oh, even Black Widow's in the movie, so I don't know what it talks about. There's like, it's too hard to focus. Like, what's the plot story of the movie? I don't believe there was kind of like no plot at all. It has nothing to do with Black Widow, War Machine, or not any of those characters at all. I mean, they were in there for a reason, which is pretty cool. And I say the movie's good. I mean, that's why it's in the B category. And it ended off like him like celebrating, say, "Oh, like my Brody's my best friend now. We did it. We saved the day. We beat Whiplash." He exploded himself by using bombs, and then they get out of there, and then all of a sudden they beat him. And all of a sudden that's how Whiplash died in the movie, and that's how that's how when you see Iron Man and Rhodey celebrating their victory after the end of the movie. So yeah, so Iron Man 2 is the B tier. Next movie that I see is also in the B tier is Avengers Age of Ultron. Okay, Ultron, he's an okay villain, because, okay, he hits hard in the movie, but, like, sorry, he hits hard in the movie, like, I forgot, okay, Ultron, okay, he's a smart villain, but he's not that, I wasn't expecting him to be nice, dude, like, Ultron, like, I was like, hey, aren't those guys should be tough and aggressive, and I was like, Ultron is not, like, he's okay, like, he's decent, he's a decent villain, because he's not overpowered, he's not strong enough to beat Iron Man, and, okay, the movie was good, but, like, you have Scarlet Witch in the movie, and then Quicksilver, even though he died in the movie, but, like, I mean, it was pretty sad, man, I kind of care about him, because, I mean, he didn't, like ever since Ultron, like shoot, he'll have to kill Hawkeye with the kid. I mean, come on, that's rough, dude. And all of a sudden, he protected him, and then he got shot like a bunch of times, and then he just died. And Scarlet Witch was in the movie. She was good too. She was good too. And then you have a new character named Vision, which he was pretty cool in the movie. I mean, he was pretty cool. I mean, I love Vision at first. I was saying, wait, is the Vision gonna be a part of the movie? Because I heard he's like red, has a yellow cape, and I was like, oh, he looks so cool in the film. Like I liked him at first. And all of a sudden there's some good parts of the movie. I mean, you have like Hulkbuster for the first time. He was trying to battle the Hulk to get him out of his head, he's trying to make him go to sleep, and all this stuff was funny. Like Iron Man was funny in the movie. Thor was pretty funny. I mean, he's trying to find something to get out of his head about all the Infinity Stones. That's how he knows much about it. And who else? I mean, yeah, those are like good stuff about the movie. I mean, Ultron was a okay villain. Like he's not strong. I mean, Ultron was okay because he's not the worst villain of all time. He's smart and he knows what to do in his head when he knows he's gonna do something that's like when people start like destroying places like Sokovia, New York, Wakanda, and yeah, that's it. Cause it's a good movie. I mean, I liked it. It was good, but not as good as the first Avengers movie, which we'll get to that later. All right. So, what do we have next? Okay, I think I have something else in the B category. So, okay, the next movie that will be in the B category. I know people might disagree with me, but it's you know what? I think Captain Marvel is going in the C tier. It's my fault. Okay, Captain Marvel. It was not a great movie. It was okay, cause like not many people don't like her story because I enjoyed the movie because I think her story is like way more interesting. That she became strong, how she got those powers for a reason. You actually thought the Skrull like was a bad guy in the whole film? No, it wasn't even him, dude. Like I thought so too, but it was that other guy which I forgot his name because we don't really care about that guy. He doesn't have any powers, and he lied to her like he found her and then he used her like to control her powers like to make her like not go crazy. But no, Captain Marvel knows how to do with her powers. Like she's like the cosmic power girl. Like she's really strong. Like she knows what to do. And Okay, I'm a Captain Marvel fan. I mean I like her because like she's mostly friends with all the Avengers or something like that. Like she's like one of the powerful heroes of all time because cosmic power is powerful than you ever imagine. So okay, so wait, what's so great about Captain Marvel? I mean, well, Nick Fury was in the movie. It was good. He was funny in the movie. I loved it. Then you have the Goose the cat, which oh my god, I love the cat dude. Like she or he was so funny, and it was a okay movie. It was good. I mean, I'll put the movie somewhere in the C or B. It's not a D tier because like you see why when you rewatch it. Because first of all, I'm 15 years old. I'm just a kid. I watch all the MCU movies and don't deny my opinion. It's my opinion. That's all that matters. So yeah, Captain Marvel. It was okay film. Not good, but it was good for a second. But it got a little bit boring a little bit. So it's in the C category. Alright, so next movie will be in the B tier. This time, this is the last movie in the C tier. So the next movie will be on the B tier. Let's see. Is Iron Man 3. Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, I think it's in the same level because just for reasons like Iron Man 3, I don't see people saying Iron Man 3 is not good. Iron Man 3 is not great. I say Iron Man 3 is good, and I say it might be better than 2, or part of it just might be the same level because I'm not saying that this movie's better than that because blah 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 blah. I mean, I like Iron Man 3. The kid was good in the movie. He did good. Harley, that little kid, I know his name. He did really good in the film, and then he flash shot that guy. I'll just kill him, whatever his name is, the fire guy. And yeah, like one of the fire guys are like really cool in the film, and then all of a sudden you have like um in the end of the movie, like someone like in the final battle scene, whatever, you have like every single like he used all of his Iron Man suits like to beat up Aldrich Killian. You know, I don't know if you guys don't know his name, but like he was he's kind of a good villain. I mean, not many villains are good in the movies, but like it's just how it is. So Aldrich Killian was good. I mean, he did quite his best, and then all of a sudden you see Happy Hogan. You actually thought he died, but no, like he was like intimidatingly hurt. Like he was hurt so bad, he was in the hospital. Like all those bandages you see on him, he was hurt really, really bad, and it was not good. But he was fine. That's all that matters. I don't want that guy dead at all because he's a good man. But okay, and after that, Pepper has fire powers, and then like she did good in the film too. Like because actually I thought like she was saying, "Oh wait, you're mad at me," and then all of a sudden, um, she killed Aldrich Killian. Because first of all, okay, if you look back at Iron Man 1, who helped? I mean, who beat Ironmonger? I think Pepper did, even though Tony didn't beat him. And Iron Man 3, Pepper killed Aldrich Killian. And Iron Man 2, this time it was Rhodey and Tony and Rhodey killed Whiplash. It was not even just Tony winning his own victory. Yes, most Iron Man 1 and 3, Pepper did the same thing to kill a person. But yeah, and it was a good movie. I mean, Mandarin. Okay, Mandarin is a okay. He was cool. He was so cool at first. It was into Iron Man's mind, and all of a sudden they start ruining that guy. And okay, you know what? They didn't ruin him. They just messed up his character a little bit. Okay, if they messed up his character, you could say they ruined him, but it's just how it is. Because first of all, Mandarin's never real in the MCU. He's never real. Like his name's never the Mandarin. It was like some other guy who doesn't do anything. Like I mean, come on, really? He could have done better. Like that's why Iron Man 3 was like a little bit off topic. So yeah, Iron Man 3 is in the B tier. All right, I think we have left for the B category, right? All right, now we're on to the good movies. We're on the A tier and the S tiers. Most movies might go on the A tier. I agree. Okay, the other movie that's gonna go on the A tier is Iron Man 1. Why? Because that movie started great. It started all when Tony Stark was first born. That's when the Iron Man was born in the cave, dude. I mean, come on. Iron Man 1's really good. I mean, I loved it so much, dude. It was a great movie. Ironmonger was good. He did his best to do it, and then all of a sudden like, he tried to, like, like use his tech or something like that. He's like, even though like you saw in the film where he like took out his heart, Tony Stark's heart, and I was like, oh my god, dude, Tony Stark's about to die right now. Like in his first movie, I'm like, no, like how did he survive? Even that's impossible. And yeah, and that's why he start he built a heart for a reason, which he's really smart for that. Or no, no, oh, never mind. Pepper kept the heart. That yeah. Okay, okay. I'm right. I'm right. Pepper, the one she took out the heart, and she said that hey, should I throw it away? And then she's like, no, I'm actually keeping it because you actually might need it for something. And then it says proof that Tony Stark has a heart, and he does have a heart, though, because he really cares. And yeah, then he was about to die, and then all of a sudden you see Dummy, or was it one of his robots, the one who helps him. Yeah, he gave it to him, then he smashed it, then he put it on him, and he's fine. And then all of a sudden now they start, and you see Ironmonger versus Iron Man, then they start fighting each other, and all this stuff went crazy. And dude, come on, Iron Man was a lit movie. I loved it. It was really good. All right, next movie that's gonna be on the A tier is Ant-Man. Ant-Man 1 was really good. His solo film was epic. The plot story was really good. Because, first of all, Scott Lang, even though he's a bad guy, but he's not doing it on purpose. Because we all know who Scott Lang is. He's, like, not a bad person. Because he has a daughter, he has a wife, or he's, like, I mean, he doesn't really have a wife, mostly he has a daughter, but he married the mom married to another guy because I mean come on it's the whole point of it and it basically talks more about like Scott saying I don't want to do this no more, I want to be a good person now, like how does this all change, I mean come on, and then the mom's like get an apartment, get a job, pay child support, and you won't see Cassie for like a real long time, and I was like okay then I don't know what he's gonna do then when he can't see his daughter, because I love Cassie, she's a really smart person. Period. And Luis was funny in the movie too. I mean, Luis is funny in 1 and 2. I mean, come on, he's like one of the funny characters in the Ant-Man series. And yeah, it was really good. And all of a sudden, you see the villain, Yellow Jacket. He was a good villain. I love Yellow Jacket. Because, okay, I'll tell you the reason why. Because Yellow Jacket is a boss character. Like, he's really good. Because, okay, he did has plot stuff to go on. Because, like, he's been, like, killing people. I'm sorry, while using like a shrinking gun or like something like to make it turn like ketchup or whatever. I just call it ketchup because you see the rest stuff, the gooey stuff in the film where he shoot that guy about saying about the yellow jacket costume, whatever. And yeah, that's how Derek Cross. I know his name, even though he became Yellow Jacket for a reason because um he's like a crazy person. I mean, come on, you gotta admit that dude. Like he's a crazy person around here, and Scott Lang, he trained like to become a hero and not a bad guy no more, not a crook. And he changed his ways, and all of a sudden, Hope Van Dyne, the daughter of Janet, and she trained Scott to be a fighter, like so he knows how to fight. And then all of a sudden, he starts doing research about, hey, what's the quantum realm? What is this? And then he's like, oh, it means that you'll turn small. That as you shrink, like they use your regulator, and then you'll be stuck in there forever. Like you can't go anywhere. You're too small. And boom, he did it. And then all of a sudden, he got stuck in there, and he's been using the blue things to make it bigger, and then he actually have one left, which is lucky for him. He grabbed it, he put it in the regulator, turned it, and then he pressed the button on his hand. He came back to his daughter, and everything changed for the rest of his life. And then, yeah, he became a good guy now. So that's good. That's a happy ending for Scott. And Ant-Man was a great movie, and I loved it so much. All right, so next movie that I think is gonna go on the A tier is Spider-Man: Homecoming. Homecoming was really good. I love Homecoming. Oh my god, dude. There's a lot of stuff in Homecoming. Okay, Vulture. I actually thought he might be a bad villain, but he had like a lot of lines in the film. Like, oh my god, dude. Vulture, he's a good villain. Like, you see the reason why. Vulture has like a lot of lines he said in the film. He said, hey, if you ever interfere on my family business ever again, I'll kill you and everyone you love in your family. I'll kill you dead. That's what I did to protect my family. And he met Peter. Okay, it must talks about like Peter Parker. Like it doesn't talk most about Homecoming. It talks more about like Spider-Man, like fighting the crooks or whatever. Okay, yeah, cause mostly it talks about like let's talk more about Iron Man because first of all, Spider Man was like very first like he's he debuted the MCU like his first time ever in Civil War, which we'll get to that later. Yeah, so after that, then Spider Man. Um, what else happened in Spider Man Homecoming? I think something good happened. When he was finding the when Ned find out he's Spider Man, he's like, "Oh my God, you're Spider Man from the YouTube video." And then I was like, "You're on the ceiling, dude!" Like, and I was like, "Why did he get in the room? Like, why he can't just bust in his room?" And all of a sudden, then he starts freaking out a little bit, saying, "Oh my God, you're Spider Man! You're Spider Man! I can't believe it." Okay, I won't tell anyone because this is not. Cause I was like saying, "Oh my God, I don't know why this is happening." And I mean, I like Ned. He's a really funny character because I mean Ned's hilarious. Come on, you already know. And yeah, and Shocker, he's a bad villain, dude. Come on. And I do not like the Shocker at all. I mean, come on, he's not great at all. You have two Shockers in the film. I mean, one that Vulture killed, and the other one that he's not good using the thing. He was fighting him, but like Shocker did like cheap moves to Spider Man. Because even though Spider Man can't get shocked by Shocker, I mean, yeah, come on, Shocker is not a good villain. I say Vulture is really great because like he has plot plans for his film, and he went pretty hard on Spider Man, like for him to like not like get like um for him to like be mean to her, like not be mean to her daughter, but like to stay away from his business and don't ever like please make my daughter be happy for you, how much he cares about you and as a friend and as a loyal person to Spider-Man Peter Parker himself. And yeah, and all of a sudden then you see Iron Man, he says that he took away Peter's suit for a reason because he's not learning responsibility. He says, "I'm nothing without the suit. I can't do anything." He is something without the suit. I'll tell you why. He like did everything he could. Like he learns like the suit he does because Tony Stark, he put everything in his suit. Like every single gadget they put like like everything. I'm not gonna tell you. You already know how the movie. I'm not gonna tell you. He put everything in the suit, and he used like some of it, a lot of it on the suit. He is something without the suit, and that's why he did his best to get better, and he is getting better because he's Spider-Man. He's never a weak link. He's not the weakest superhero. No, he's strong. Like he's like a bodybuilder where he was born to be a hero for his Uncle Ben, and that's why he did it. And all of a sudden, Vulture. You see, like, okay, first of all, they also teased with like Scorpion or like Jefferson Aaron Davis, which they teased it for like Miles. You think Miles would be in the MCU? That would be crazy, but no, that's not gonna happen. And after that, Liz, which you don't even know who that even is at all. Liz, it's all. I mean, she moved to Oregon, which is a new I mean, it's a new state from out of New York. Oregon's like a faraway place, and Vulture's in jail, and I'm pretty sure the family busted her out because Adrian Toomes, the Vulture, he was a great villain. I love the movie so much. That's why the movie's in A tier because this movie has like a lot of stuff going on, and it's a really good movie, and that's why the movie's in A tier. All right, next movie that'll be in A tier is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I think you people might disagree with me. I mean, I love the movie. It was a great film. Cuz Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, okay, it talks more about like Star-Lord, Peter Quill, his father Ego and like okay, you didn't even know what happened. Like there's like a pretty much a lot of stuff going on. Like you have Yondu in the film, you have Nebula. So far you have, I mean, of course, you have everyone in the film. And what else happened? Peter Quill, Gamora, and Drax went to go to Ego, to visit like his planet called Ego, and then all of a sudden Rocket, Groot, and Nebula, and Yondu, like they okay. First of all, yeah, Rocket, Groot, and Nebula, Yondu, like they were like in a prison cell, and then Nebula left for a reason, and Yondu like he became a good guy for a reason, which I like that because like he's not doing it for Quill because he knows Ego, like he knows what he is, and he knows that because he's the one who teach him with his how to shoot like a gun or something like that because he's half human, half alien, and that's what Star Lord is. I mean, Star Lord is a boss, dude. I mean, come on, you saw like the first movie, like where he killed Ronan with the Power Stone, because it doesn't even affect him because he's half human, like he's an alien too. So that's why he did it. And then all of a sudden, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, what happened is that okay, there's something good parts in the movie, like okay, you have like Rocket Raccoon, like who was he was fun in the movie. I mean, I laugh at some of his jokes he does in the movie, but mostly Peter Quill, like he did most work in the movie. Like he starts shooting at his father, which I didn't think. I was like, oh my god, I think he's gonna like shoot his father because something bad's gonna come on. And I was like, oh shoot, he did it. And then all of a sudden, Starlight was about to die. He almost died like twice already, dude. Like I mean, come on, you're not gonna kill a half human, half alien. Come on, that's not cool. And all of a sudden, then he starts like focusing on his head, like he knows what to do, because Starlight's he may be like optimistic sometimes, but like he knows like some way to win when he uses his brain, because he is smart sometimes, he knows, and that's where he has celestial powers, and he can't die with those powers. He starts fighting Ego, he starts fighting back, and all of a sudden he turns to Pac-Man, all that stuff, and it was really good. I love it. And all of a sudden then Peter, even though like people say, oh, Peter Quill kill his father, I mean usually technically I think Baby Groot's the one who put the bomb on his brain, which I think that kind of counts. I don't know. I would say either between Baby Groot or Star-Lord kill Ego. I mean, Ego was a really cool villain. I mean, I like that so much. I mean, he can't die at all, but if you destroy his brain, then yeah, he'll be done easily. Yeah, then all of a sudden, Yondu came. He saved Quill from the explosion. Everyone got safe, and um, he went to space, and he put the spacesuit or the air ring on his stomach so he can live. And then all of a sudden Yondu died, and then all of a sudden Quill felt really bad because he actually did the right thing to protect Peter Quill, like his father son relationship a little bit kinda. And Yondu died, and all of a sudden it was really sad, man. I love Yondu, man. He couldn't make it in Infinity War, but no, he can't do it. I mean, he can't. It'll be really cool though. But yeah, I mean the movie's great. I mean I loved it so much. That's why the movie's an A tier. All right, next movie that I think is an A tier is Thor Ragnarok. Oh my god, dude. Thor Ragnarok is a great movie. Because, okay, Thor 1, it was okay. Thor 2, no one talks about that. It's a really bad movie. Thor Ragnarok, it's really good. I mean, Hulk was in it. It was funny. And that's when, like, Hela came to Asgard finally. I mean, first of all, she, she finally came. And that's pretty cool. And then all of a sudden, like, you have Valkyrie in the movie. Tessa Thompson, the actor who played it, and it was really cool. I mean, Gladiator Hulk, come on, dude. And the Collector was funny in the movie, dude. I love Jeff Goldblum. He's a funny actor and a perfect actor to play the Collector. I mean, the Grandmaster, whatever. Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart right now. Grandmaster. Grandmaster is played by Jeff Goldblum. He was funny in the movie. He did his best. He runs the Constant Champions now because not Collector. Because first of all, Grandmaster is much more of a powerful person than he ever is. He has much power than the Collector, and that's why he runs the whole thing, because that's why he did the Gladiator Hulk versus Thor, from like the battle between those two guys. And then all of a sudden, Hulk saw Natasha Romanoff, which he really cares much about his love for her, and all of a sudden Bruce Banner transforms back. Hulk transformed back to Bruce Banner for 2 years now, and he doesn't know anything what's going on. I was like, wait, where's the Hulk? What happened to Hulk and Thor? And then you see those two guys in the movie. That's why they were in Civil War, because they're not part of it, and that's why they're in the movie for a reason. And like Banner was like freaking out, like saying, "Oh, where am I? I'm on another planet. Oh, this is so bad. I gotta get back to Earth." And then like it was good, and all of a sudden, Loki was in it. Loki did his best he could in the film, because like he wouldn't forget anything that he did all the bad stuff to him. I mean, Loki's an anti-hero, just like Venom, and um, sorry. And Loki did his best thing, and all of a sudden, Thor went back to Asgard, and then all of a sudden, like Hela stabbed his eye, and it actually got set up for Infinity War 2, but not. Yeah, it actually got set up for Infinity War 2, and all of a sudden, Asgard fell down, and Oh my god, dude, it was so good. Like, it has to happen. I mean, come on. I mean, after that, then post credit scene. What did you see? You see ships. That's Thanos' ships, and I was like, oh my god, that means it's set in for Infinity War 2. And I was like, oh my god, I'm ready for that. Yeah, Thor Ragnarok was funny. It was hilarious, and Hela was good. Hulk was funny. Everything was good in the movie. I mean, come on. I mean, it's really, really good. I love Thor Ragnarok. It was funny. Alright, next movie that'll be in A tier is Black Panther. Come on. Black Panther was a great movie. I'll tell you why, because, I mean, it was a, yeah, it's a great movie, because, like, it felt like, because, like, it felt like a 3 hour movie, kind of, but no, it felt like a 2 hour movie, because 2 hour movies goes, like, a little bit fast, a little bit slow. Killmonger was in it. It was good. I mean, Killmonger was a good villain. I mean, like, Black Panther killed him, and then all of a sudden, like, yeah, and he run the whole Wakanda thing now, and then like they did some funny jokes in the movie. Like, sure, he said, "What are those?" and he gave him the middle finger, this and that, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's hilarious." Yeah, and after that, what else happened in Black Panther? Sometimes I forget things what happened, so pardon me. Um, what else? He all of a sudden he actually thought he died. No, I actually thought so too, but I was like Black Panther's not gonna die in his own movie. I mean, come on. Iron Man almost died in the movie, he didn't die. Black Panther almost died in the movie, he didn't die. Come on, man, are you serious? And yeah, and Black Panther, like he's been drinking that thing, like the poison, the purple stuff to like make him go to sleep and think about something that motivates him to get him stronger. And yeah, he got better. And then the final battle went crazy. And then everyone starts fighting. All the girls, like they protect Black Panther, and the rest of the people they were just fighting, T'Challa. Like, and I was like, oh my god, dude, this is so crazy right now. And on that other guy, I forgot his name, dude. Like the one who says, "Are you done?" Which you know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's not a spoiler. I didn't spoil the movie for you guys, so pardon me. I didn't mean to. If you didn't see Black Panther was a good movie. Claw was in it. I mean, he didn't do much work in the film because it was mostly about Killmonger and some other villains, but not Claw, because Claw he died, which is good because I don't care about Claw. I mean, he's not a good villain, dude. Like he only has one thing on his hand that like Ultron chopped his hand off for a reason, and yeah, and it ended off like with Black Panther, and then he saw his jet, and then the kid's like, "Wait, hey, who are you?" And then the movie just ended like that, and I was like, "It was a good movie. I love it so much. It was great. It was great." So Black Panther, I'll give it an A. All right, the next movie, I think I have like one or two more A categories. Okay, okay, I think Okay, this one I already got a few. Doctor Strange is an A tier. I will put that in S tier, but like you guys might disagree with me. I don't want to hurt you guys a little bit too much. Doctor Strange is an A tier. Why? Because it's a really great movie because his plot story is like really interesting. Where he fell off on his car when he was like driving and texting, like he was actually calling his friend or whatever. He's been driving, and he's been like, he fell, crashed, and then his hands been shaking, and they can't cure him, and that sucks, dude. I mean, come on. And then all of a sudden, what's in the movie? Callieth, whatever his name is, Callieth, yeah. Mortar was in it, was good, and you have Ancient One. She's really cool in the film too. And Doctor Strange, like there's like so much good parts in Doctor Strange. It talks more about him, like saying, "Hey, I want to find something that can cure my hands," and he went to the Ancient One, and she knows much about him. Like she knows who Doctor Strange is, Stephen Strange, and all of a sudden he like opened his eyes. He went to space to like, oh my god, like the producer of this film, he did a really great job. Like, I mean, come on, like they could tell like cities around the earth, like they could tell anywhere. I mean, come on, dude. Like, it's great. I love Doctor Strange. I mean, his movie was so lit, and all the parts of the movie were all great. And Ancient One died, and I was like, oh my god, dude. Like, come on, really? And then all of a sudden, Doctor Strange, he got stabbed, but she didn't die because you can't kill Doctor Strange in any of these films, and yeah, and he became a ghost, which he was dying, obviously, and then he was fighting the other guy, which turned to a ghost, and all of a sudden the other guy died. Doctor Strange got cleared, and all of a sudden he became better, and he went to go fight his enemies. Yeah, and we see H1. She turned to a ghost too, and then all of a sudden she died, and then she told Doctor Strange, "Don't give up. You got this. I am where I want to be, and I have a new life. I'm already gonna die," and she's done. And after that, Doctor Strange, you see, he has the Time Stone, which he knows how to do it, which he controls that, which is called the Eye of Agamotto, which that's the thing that controls the Time Stone, which he uses wherever he wants to. He used it like once or twice, something like that. Well, he used it way more times in the film. Like he used it against Kaliath. He used it against Dormammu, which he was like, I mean, he looked pretty weird in the film. Like his face, you can't really like mostly see it that much. But like, Dormammu was a okay villain. I mean, he didn't act like much as a villain in the film, but I'll put him like somewhere in like he's kind of like a bad villain in the film. I mean, come on, you gotta admit that, dude. Like he didn't do he's not good. But he killed him like a bunch of times, and he's been rewinding time over and over again. And then he was saying to Mama, "I can't bargain, I can't bargain," and he's like, "Take your soul and never come back. Do it, and I'll break the loot." And then he defeated Dormammu. It was really good. After that, Immortal left, and then Doctor Strange. He did really good in the film, dude. Doctor Strange is one of my best Marvel movies that one of the guys have ever produced. Period. All right. Next movies that are gonna be, I think this is the last movie that's on the A category. Guardians of the Galaxy 1. I say it's good. Like, people are gonna be like, "Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is better than the first one." I mean, I can kind of see it a little bit. No, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is a great film, cause like it started with Peter Quill, like when he was little, and he went to space like when he was little, and he became like a half Earthling, half alien, and then he's the one who got the Power Stone first, and then he kind of got arrested, and then he went to um like what's that place called? Like when like when Gamora went to get the Power Stone from the other guy. I mean, from Ronan the Accuser. I mean, sorry, I know who Ronan is. He went to get she actually portrayed Ronan because like I just don't know why, but like because usually Gamora changes her way to become a good guy more than Nebula ever is. But Ronan was good. I say he's a good villain, and he did his best in the film like to get the Power Stone because like Thanos told Ronan to give me the Power Stone. No, he could get the job done. No one could get the job done for Thanos. Loki can't. No. Ronan, no. Ultron, no. I mean, most of them, no. And yeah, and you have like a team with the. It's like a knockoff Avengers. I mean, come on, look at this poster on the A tier. You have a tree, a raccoon, and you have like an alien lady, and you have like some kind of destroyer, and you have like some kind of like human, half alien. He's like an Iron Man ripoff. Gamora's like a Black Widow ripoff. Groot, he's kind of like a Hulk, or mostly Drax, kind of like a Hulk ripoff, and like it's kind of like a knockoff Avengers. I mean, come on, dude, it's really cool. I mean, I love the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's why it's in the A category. Now we have most movies that are on the S tier, which most of them are down here. I'm gonna start with the Avengers, and most of them, yeah, Avengers. Avengers is a really good film. Loki was in it. The plot story made more sense. Everyone was in it, and I cannot explain the story that much because the movie is so good. It's so overrated, and I loved it so much, dude. The first Avengers goes hard because everyone was interacting with each other, and everyone got along, and they beat Loki as a team, as a family, because the Avengers are like one of the most strongest teams ever on Earth. Earth's mightiest heroes. And all of a sudden, like, there was like some funny parts in the movie, like when um, Hulk beat up Loki, like with like 5 or 6, like when he throws him on the floor and then he calls him a puny god, and it was funny. And then all of a sudden, the post credit scene, you saw Thanos. Um, you saw in the end of the movie, you saw a guy who's in the chair, which you don't even know who it is, and when he turns around his head, it's Thanos. And I was like, dude, it's Thanos, it's Thanos. And I was like, dude, he's coming. And I was like, oh my god, dude, oh my god, Thanos is coming. Yeah, and after that, it was a great movie. I love the first Avengers film, and I love watching it so many times because it's worth watching over and over again. Alright, next movie that's to be on the S tier, Civil War, Captain America Civil War. Dude, it's so good. I love watching this movie over and over again. Oh my god, you have like almost everyone in the movie. You have like Black Panther, his first time debut, Spider-Man, his first time debut, like most of the Marvel heroes debut, and everyone loved it so much. When people saying that, oh, like Spider-Man's like the only new hero, like he's like a side character or like a like on the movie. I mean, he was there for like a little bit, like 5 minutes or so, cause like he just recruited them for the airport battle to, and then all of a sudden they kept him. He said he's gonna keep going in the MCU films, saying, "Oh, we're making Spider-Man Homecoming. That's actually gonna happen next year." I was like, "Oh, it's so good," and also it's a good movie and it's great. Civil War. Oh my god, dude, you have like okay, come on, like why is it called Captain America Civil War? I mean, I was like Team Iron Man, like only for like a little bit, and all of a sudden I was like, okay, you know, I'm actually not gonna pick a team because first of all, why are they all fighting? I mean, I don't pick a team because I'm not a Civil War person. I don't have to pick a team. Like I love the Avengers. Like they shouldn't be fighting at all. I mean, it happens a lot. I mean, yeah, they can fight, whatever. I mean, they're the Avengers, and yeah, like usually like most characters like were about to die, like Vision. He was never gonna die. No, none of the characters were ever gonna die because I mean, War Machine, he did kind of die because first of all, Vision kind of killed him by accident, which he was supposed to aim at Falcon, but like it was kind of his fault that he moved, which he's like he kind of let him die, or either Vision didn't do it, but no one blamed Vision for that because they know he won't do it on purpose. I mean, come on, no, he's Vision, he's a nice person, and he got like screwed over, and after that, then Tony went alone as a friend to go to Cap, saying, "Oh my, okay, Winter Soldier, I'm not after you." It's most like a Cap and Bucky movie, but like, come on, man, Civil War, and all of a sudden Cap stabbed Iron Man like with a shield on his chest. He surrendered his shield, and after that, and the movie's done. He said that, oh my god, Civil War was a really great movie, and I loved it so much. Next movie that's on the S tier is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. A lot of people like the film. I love the film too. I mean, come on, Nick Fury faking his death. More research on whoever that guy is you ever saw, the Winter Soldier. I mean, come on, like it was Bucky. Like he was fighting Steve Rogers. He was fighting Bucky, and all of a sudden Captain America, like he saw who's in that mask. And I was like, is that Bucky? And I was like, I thought he died. Like that's the first time I ever saw like a guy survive on a plane or a fall like that. That's crazy. And I was like, oh my god, yeah. Black Widow was in it. Falcon was in it for its first time, and yeah, most parts are good because like, okay, Captain America, he's a really good fighter, and he's really good at combos. Like, I mean, come on, I love Captain America as a hero because he's like one of my favorites. Captain America: Winter Soldier is an awesome movie. Next movie that's on the S tier, Infinity War, because you have like almost everyone in the movie too. Like, okay, first of all, the Guardians were in the movie. Black Panther was in it. Everyone was in it. Like, I mean, come on. Like, Team Iron Man's team have like Doctor Strange, Spider Man, the Guardians. Like, they went to space, and mostly Cap's team, they were in Wakanda, and they were trying to like not let Thanos get the stone. Okay, first of all, okay, it wasn't much of an Avengers movie. It was much more like a Thanos movie. It talks more about Thanos, like why he cares about Gamora, like saying, "Oh, you don't care about Gamora," and I was like, he starts crying. I was like, I don't think it is being sarcastic or it's like he has love for Gamora, but he actually does have love for Gamora because like he doesn't want her getting hurt, even though Gamora stabbed him in the neck, on his throat or whatever with the sword, even though it's reality stone that it was a fake Thanos kinda, and yeah, um, Thanos was like he's a really good villain, but like he is smart, but he still hits really hard. Like he's kind of like a general person, but like, and all of a sudden like they kind of end they blame Thor's fault for like him not like stopping Thanos. Like they saying that, oh, I'm gonna kill Thanos. I'm gonna make something that's gonna I'm gonna make a weapon that's gonna kill him for real, and I will do it. I will kill Thanos, and even though he didn't do it, I mean, it was kind of his fault. Like for this mission from everyone that got snapped away. Like Thanos decided to snap out 50% of people, and that's insane. And first of all, you saw everyone like got disappointed about all the characters dying, saying that, oh man, they got snapped, and they're saying, oh, like they got sorry. This is so good. Like watching this movie. There was most good parts of the movie, and like Infinity War. I mean, come on, it's a really great movie. Um, they don't snap his fingers. People didn't like that because they say it's kind of stupid. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna tell you this right now, but like they kind of like tease there for Galactus because he's the next big villain, the Eater of Worlds, Galactus, and yeah, and everyone all half hero starts dying like Doctor Strange, Shuri, Spider Man, um, Star Lord, Drax, Mantis, and most of the characters are snapped away, and that's when the movie ends. And all of a sudden, people start crying, and I cried in the movie too. I mean, Infinity War like was really good, dude. Like it talks more about Thanos and everything in the film. He has his own plot story about like why he needs it. Like he really cares about his victory, and how much he works really hard to get all these stones. Like he really needs it. I mean, come on. I mean, he's Thanos. I mean, that's what he does. He wins after that, and after that in the comics, you see the Avengers won next, and yeah, Infinity War was a really awesome movie to watch. And now the final movie, that is my opinion the number one MC movie of all time, Avengers Endgame. Now I have a lot to talk about Endgame. Okay, first of all, Endgame. It started off with Hawkeye with trying to teach her daughter how to shoot a bow and arrow, which they're gonna make a show about her on Hawkeye. Whoop de doo, yay! I mean, I'm happy for that. I mean, I care about Hawkeye and his family. They're pretty awesome. And yeah, then his family starts turning to dust, and then all of a sudden you see the logo come in. Then you see Iron Man. He's with Nebula. It went to Iron Man with Nebula, and then all of a sudden he's like he has no oxygen left. He has no food left, and he was stuck in space for 2 or 3 weeks. And all of a sudden he was like literally about to die or something like that because he has like no oxygen left for with him. And now all of a sudden you see something glowing, and you see his Captain Marvel. She came, and Captain America shaved for a reason because I'm pretty sure one of those guys told him to shave. And yeah, and she went to Earth to bring back Tony and Nebula from Earth, and everyone's happy that he came back, and then um, they're trying to find out where Thanos is right now when he snapped his way, and when he snapped his fingers, all of a sudden he just left a portal and walked through, and they don't know where he's at, and then it's been like 3 weeks, and they got nothing, and then all of a sudden they went to Thanos, and then they say that, hey, he used the stones again. Let's just get the stones and just run. And then it was great. I mean, like they started the movie when he cut his hand off, and then the stones are gone. Like where are they? And then he reduced to atoms. He destroyed him, and he almost killed him. And Thor chopped his head off, which is insane. I like that part. And people were not expecting about this. Like they're saying that it took place like 5 years later. I'm like, what? I was like, what? And 5 years? I'm like, that's what you know what 5 years is, right? That's like way too long. And no, and it was pretty much insane. I mean, people didn't know what to do, and all of a sudden Ant-Man came, the Rat, bring him back, Remy the Rat, whatever you want to call him. And yeah, he brought Ant-Man back, and then you see Cassie's daughter grew up to be bigger, and she's like an adult now or a teenager, and then she's like really happy to see him, and it's really cool. And then all of a sudden, the Avengers starts planning to do time travel to bring everyone back because it's the right thing to do. They use pin particles to bring everyone back, and they got the whole team back together. They just worked on it already, and um, they got a lot of stuff they have to do. And the Avengers like okay after that whole time travel stuff, they got the stones back. Um, then Hulk started snapping his fingers because he saw what the stones did to Thanos because he's Gamma, and he kind of struggled to snap, but he did, and yeah, and Oh, what else happened in Endgame is that Black Widow sacrificed herself. I mean, people, now people don't care, but first of all, I really care because I know what Black Widow said in the film. She said, "I'm trying to do my best to get better, and I was made for this." I mean, I think all said that. I mean, there was funny parts in the film, like time travel. I say it's an absolute win. All the parts were funny, and all of a sudden, you already know Thanos is gonna find out because first of all, he knows the future now. What happens? He's saying, "Hey, I won. I found all the stones. I don't know how, but I just won." And yeah, the final battle went crazy. You see all Iron Man, Cap, and Thor. Those three heroes who had 3 movies. They fought Thanos, and they did their best. I mean, you see what Iron Man did. Like Thor had to hit Iron Man, and then all of a sudden like he had like a big sword, which is crazy. I mean, he's really got a combat to mess with the Avengers. And all of a sudden you see Cap, he lift up Thor's hammer. And then he's worthy. And all of a sudden he hits Thanos, strike one, and then all of a sudden he starts doing combos with Thanos, which is crazy. And he made him bring Thanos closer. He's been doing combos on him, like hit him in the face a bunch of times. Like, dude, oh my god, Cap's on fire. Then all of a sudden he choke slammed him, and then all of a sudden he starts effing with Cap, and yeah, that was crazy. And all of a sudden, dude, the best part I like was everyone coming back. It was insane. I love when everyone heroes are coming back. Like, it was insane. It was really good. I mean, people are like really happy for Spider-Man. Because in theater, I see people cheer for Spider-Man. Where it's like, you guys just came for Spider-Man. That's it. I was like, okay, I love Spider-Man too. Because like, okay, I'm not talking about Spider-Man. Everyone came back. It was really good. And Cap's Adventures Assemble. It was great. I loved it. And the final battle went crazy. Like, you have like, okay, Avengers Endgame was really good. And first of all, Captain Marvel is not the only person who didn't have a big role in Endgame. She's the only person. She was there for like 5 or 4 minutes, dude. I mean, come on, that's like the worst screen time she ever had. She could have done better, and she could have done even more better and faster, and than she ever is. She would have been a lot stronger, but she's not, dude. Like, the 2014 Thanos was a lot stronger than 2023 Captain Marvel. I mean, come on, dude, really? See, this is why I want Captain Marvel to get a sequel so she can get better what she is right now, because she needs to get better. And yeah, what else happened? And Endgame. Endgame was like a really really good movie, and you see Doctor Strange trying to warn Tony that hey, you only have one chance to win. That's it. And then he tries to warn him, saying, okay, I gotta do it quick. Like, he got the Power Stone, Captain Marvel. He punched her, and it didn't even affect him. Like, he felt it, but it didn't affect him. He put the stone back, and all of a sudden Iron Man tries to get the glove out of his hand, and then he actually thought Thanos was gonna win again. And I was like, no, no, no. And I hear a ding. Stones are not on his gauntlet. Iron Man actually got the gauntlet. Iron Man actually got the stones from him because he's Iron Man. He's like half human, half robot. And then he says, "I am Iron Man." Snapped, and everyone starts fading away except for Gamora because like I don't know why, because like Iron Man like has the brains to save the universe, and all of a sudden Iron Man died, and that was the last movie he ever did. It was beautiful. I did not like when he died because first of all, I already know this might be his last movie. Because people were saying that, oh, will he die or will he retire? And I was like, I prefer retirement, not die. And he had to die for a reason, which is really really sad. I don't want him. I don't want him to die. And the rest of the Avengers, like they moved to a new path now. So Fat Thor, he went to go with the Guardians, and because that's his future. And Cap went back to his wife Peggy, and it was beautiful. Then he became old now. Then he gave the shield to Falcon, and yeah, it was pretty. It was a good movie, and it ended like that. And with Cap and Peggy, it was beautiful, dude. I love it. So yeah, these are all the MC movie tier lists, and yeah. All right, guys. So hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you have any disagreements, let me know in the comments down below. And what's your MC movie tier list? Let me know. You can share it with me. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace out, and subscribe to GamerKid114.